Greetings from Jerusalem. Firstly, I want to thank you for all your prayers over the years for the people and the land of Israel. I know your prayers are effective. I also want to thank you. We've just gone through these 2 weeks of terror attacks, starting on October the 7th, and I know many of you have taken this to heart and are praying for the people of Israel through this. They would have victory over Hamas, and also they would restore and be healed through this very traumatic event. My son Daniel was called up very soon after the terrorist attack and has been in the Gaza border for the last 2 weeks. We haven't seen him. In fact, we saw him 2 days ago. And I was pleased to see that he was actually in good spirits. Many of the soldiers have lost other soldiers, have been involved in very difficult things, and it's important that they still have the morale to do the job that God has called them to do at this time. At some point they will go into Gaza. We don't know when, but please pray that God would protect them and lead them. Many Jews at this point, as they're going into battle, are praying, whether they believe in God or not, they are praying. So please pray that God would open their eyes and remove the veil off their hearts. They would see who he is and what he does. So very grateful to you for your prayers. Please pray for God's protection over the civilians as well. I mean, they've gone through a horrendous time and are still recovering, both those who are wounded and injured, and also the families of those people that have been lost, or some still maybe as hostages in Gaza. So pray that God would be their shield and their protector, that he would be their rear guard and a wall of fire around them. Please pray for the faith of believing soldiers to be strengthened and for them to bring hope to others. Please pray for God, for the Lord, to comfort, strengthen and protect and rescue the 212 hostages that are still in Gaza. Give them supernatural revelation to know what to see God for who he is. Please also pray for Israel, that there be no more terrorist infiltrations, that communities can begin to recover and be restored at this time. Many of the terrorists have been caught, but some are still hiding. Some are still coming over from Gaza into Israel. So pray that they would be stopped in their tracks. Please pray for the protection of the missiles that are being fired at us, leaving people traumatized. Please pray for the cities that have had these missiles, like Ashkelon and Ashdod, and now Rishon LeZion yesterday. Please pray that peace would rest upon these places, and he would know that they would know his presence. Pray for our leaders, that they would make wise decisions and timely decisions at this crucial moment. What is good, if there can be anything good out of this, is actually it has brought our government together. We now have a unity government fighting against Hamas and the other terrorist organizations in Gaza. Again, this is not about against the Palestinian people. It's about Hamas and the terrorist organizations. So please pray for our leaders that they would know how to respond at this time. Thank you for your prayers. I'm so grateful that you are standing with us at this very difficult time in Israel. I pray with us that God would bring out of this beauty for ashes. Psalm 34 verse 20, our soul waits for the Lord. He is our help and he is our shield.